Hi, Nick.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good. It's a big crew, it looks like. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, this is our club.
What's up,
Super
everybody?
excited to meet you. Okay, so sorry about the delay. There's
It's
been,
all good. Nah.
overlap with the nonprofits. But
Yeah, it's all good.
yes, I guess you can just get right on started, and we'd love
Yeah.
to know more about your
Yeah, sorry I
nonprofit.
didn't have any more fancy presentation, but I can just jump into it. And how many people are familiar with Habitat for Humanity there? Kind of a handful. Okay. So I'm just going to ask one of the people, what do you think we do? If you can maybe answer for them if they can't, you can't hear them, Maggie.
Yeah, I feel like they take parts from buildings, houses, and they repurpose them and sell it.
Okay, so that's what we do in our restores. So we have retail locations that we take all donated goods, where I'd say we're crossed between like a Goodwill and a Home Depot, where we have building materials, we have gently used furniture, anything that has to do with building or repairs. So that's in our restores. So we just opened up a new one on Broad Street, and some of you may have seen it already, going up and down Broad and Slow. And then we're getting ready to open up another one in Paso. It's about a 10,000 square foot space. So besides that, we build affordable housing. So we build for families in need, typically, and families that are at the 50% of the median income here in San Luis Obispo County. Does anybody have an idea for a family of four what the median income is here in San Luis Obispo? No? Okay. So it's about $95,000. So we serve families that are about $45,000 to $50,000 for a family of four. So they're working, they have gainful employment, they have a decent credit, have a history of work, and then we build homes with these families, and we sell them to them. So like we have a build coming up in Paso Robles that we're about to break ground on next month. We probably build those homes. Our cost is about $400,000. We'll sell those homes at a deficit for about $200,000. So it's to get families into home ownership as quickly as possible. And it's very difficult to do that here in the county. So our restores, which we're talking about today, really, is that they're essentially in place to be able to allow us to build homes for people. So they cover all of our operating expenses, our operating budget, and then we put our other resources into building homes. So that's really, the goal here as a whole is really just to get people into affordable housing, because although we live in a small county, I've lived all over the United States. I was in LA before this. San Luis Obispo County has probably the highest, I would say, rental rates next to maybe San Francisco in one of the United States, but really in California right now. So that's an issue. So when you have people making $15 an hour and 2-bedroom houses to rent or $3,000 a month, there's definitely an issue there. Just in California alone, we're about 1 million houses in deficit, meaning we need those houses just to meet the demand. That's why we've seen housing prices go through the roofs, how rents, and I can't even imagine as a student what rents are here. When I was going to school, which is going to date me, my rent was $250 a month. I guarantee yours isn't. So there's there's a big difference there, right? so and again, I may or may have not gone to school in the early 90s, just allegedly, hypothetically speaking, but it's a big difference. And so our goal in this project is really to be, since we do receive so many donations, our goal is to have a system when we get calls or we get people wanting to donate to us, that we have a streamlined system in order to do so. And we've tried all sorts of different iterations, and we just really need something that's consistent throughout our stores, that's consistent for our staff, and also for our volunteers and for our donors. Because without volunteers, we're a largely volunteer-driven organization in most areas. Without our volunteers and without our donors, we literally don't exist. So we rely upon the kindness and goodness of people in this community. And what I found, being here only a couple years, 2.5 years, this is a very, very giving community, and they want to invest back in people. And this is one way that people can do that. And donors that already exist, we have a very loyal donor base, but also soliciting new people that allows us to fulfill our mission in a much more complete way. Because we're just focused on building strength and stability, and really looking at how we can do so through not just home ownership, but through our other programs too. We have a home preservation program where we typically seniors will go into their homes. If they have deferred maintenance, we'll fix that. We'll bring a group together. Like last two weeks ago, we had a fraternity at Cal Poly. They came and finished painting. 25 guys came and painted a house for a woman in Los Osos that needed it. So, my job is really to pull people together to do good, and that comes in all separate shapes, sizes, and forms. So.
Yeah, well, we're really excited and looking forward to getting to work with your organization. And thank you so much for that talk. That was super informative.